Hi everyone, it's Nubian Sun Ra back with another video. I just wanted to make a video before bedtime, something that was on my mind. I just want to share it with you all. And the message is don't take it personal. And I say that in a humble way because once we get to a state of consciousness or subconsciousness, whichever one you want to operate off of, maybe both. Once we get to that state and we are comfortable and rooted in our truth or in truth, I don't really like saying our truth, but it could go either way, our truth or truth. We are able to take ourselves out of the equation and not make everything about us. And we actually get to see a situation or circumstance for what it really is. Because not everything that is said or done to us is ours to take in. Sometimes we just have to observe and not absorb. And I came up with this message because of an experience that I had. There were hand signals that were having me really accessing my train of thought at that moment. I had to literally look at it from a different point of view because not everything is always what it seemed to be. And the thing is, it's like I always known this to be up, like heaven and highest vibration, and this to be low vibration or down under, And I didn't realize that there were people who have the perspective of people that are what they would call Debbie Downers, or someone who is just too serious and too real, I feel like, about their sole purpose and their mission and the truth, to the point where it can bring a person down in spirit and it make them feel bad. So they will call what I would like to say elevated spirits, they would call us lower vibrational spirits because of the way we make them feel. And they feel like when they're high, we're raining on their parade. And they're having fun and they're loving life. And then they say there's a Karen or a negative Nancy that'll come and, tell them how they should or shouldn't be living their life. And I say this to say, don't take it personal whenever you see someone making poor decisions and you try to give them words of wisdom and they don't take it as words of wisdom and they look at it as something that's bringing them down. Don't take it personal, because a lot of times it doesn't have anything to do with us. It's a perspective. It's something out of our control. And whenever you try to push it, your perspective on a person, is when you become, I feel like, something that is unhealthy ego, no matter how much knowledge you think you have or have. Or someone who will be looked at as religious, because religious people will knock on your door and advertise, and it's like they throw it down your throat. And it shouldn't be that way. And just letting go and not placing yourself in a position where you take everything personally or look at it as everyone that doesn't resonate with the vibration that you resonate with. They are people that shouldn't be, like, I wouldn't say respected, because there are some people that are disrespectful, and I don't say anything for people that like to put people like that in their place, because everyone should be treated equally. I just feel like we have to let them be able to learn on their own. Don't be too forceful, taking things personally. And we always have a choice to remove ourselves from that energy if we feel fit. A lot of times, some people that are conscious or into spirituality will be so focused on fixing and cleaning and serving, to the point where we don't respect people's boundaries and the fact that they're on their own journey. And it doesn't come from a place of love. At that point, it comes from a place of order and command. And everyone has their own way of dealing with truth and how they see the world. But I just feel like it's more strenuous when you take things personally and try to make things work in your favor, or not letting the divine alignment take place, and we try to take things into our own hands. And I feel like it's more stressful. You become more of a target, because now you're staring up and making the energies and the demons that might be in these people making them mad, and it causes more trouble than what we're actually put on the earth to do, because there are plenty of people who are open and receptive to this truth, and there are going to be people that's not, and that's a reality that we have to learn how to accept. Just like we have to accept the fact that when we are raising children, they're not always going to come out the way that we taught them to be, and the way we expect them to behave and think based on the morals and principles we placed into them. We can't expect that out of them. Another example, just like how the government can't expect for all citizens to feel the prophecy of their agenda, and no one's going to rebel. Not everybody is receptive to all programming and information. Not everybody follows anything and everything. It's individual based, basically. So when we learn that, we figure out we shouldn't take things personally. So you look at things from a higher perspective, and you, instead of saying, oh, this person is trying to make me out to be something that I'm not, because we know that we're not lower vibrations, we have to look at it as, well, now you know how that person think, how they might feel about certain situations, because it's individual based. There's a lot that comes with that as well, but just to know some signals and signs and basics of what you might be dealing with is what we should consider first. A lot of people say, oh, you don't know me, you can't judge a book by its cover. And my thing is, that's the whole thing that I've been trying to get across since I've started my videos, is that people pretend well. So you have to know cues, you have to know personality traits, you have to read off something, because just meeting someone and just trusting them fully within and everything, and not knowing how far you could take anything, it doesn't really build any connections. It doesn't really give you a chance to get to know anyone, to know if you could trust them. I feel like that's just something people say when they don't want to be signaled out for something that they really are doing, but they try to cover it up with all type of feeling, not facts, but feelings of some sort. So yeah, that's something I was thinking about. I had to check myself, because I was like, hold up, I really never had nobody ever tell me, like, I mean, I've had people tell me like certain things I didn't agree with about myself, but you would think like everyone would see a high vibration and would think like, okay, this person's vibing high, this person's full of life. Not everyone thinks of it in that manner. And that was something that was learned at that moment. And it's like that Monica song, don't take it personal. Yeah, you can't take it personal, because taking it personal will have you become bitter towards certain individuals, and make you want to retaliate in unhealthy ways that will mess up your karma, because the universe responds from energy. It doesn't matter if you vibing high or low. You can't get away with putting out negative energy and expect it not to come back, especially if it's not from justice. And that's one thing I've learned the hard way. Okay, everyone, I hope you are drinking your water, earthing, doing your meditations, and affirmations, and loving yourself. Because this whole message is stemmed from loving yourself. Because when you love yourself, you love what you stand for, who you serve, then you won't have to worry about what anybody else has to say and how they feel. It will not bruise your ego or self-esteem in any way. Sometimes we're caught off guard because we're disappointed, but we have to check ourselves and get things back in order when that happens. Always stay balanced for mental health reasons. Peace and love.